Let's do a sound check. Can you hear me? I'm just gonna spend a second going through the comments. What have I missed? Robin is here. Hello, Robin. So good to see you. Jackie is here. Mom is anxiously waiting. um, I am working on our quilt tonight. So, yes, Mom is in the house. Nate, a chicken cuckoo. Tay Tay is in the house. Welcome, 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 everybody. I am so excited and also a little exhausted. So, I just spent 3 days in quilt camp, which was amazing. And how about I don't even have my quilt down here to show you what I've been working on. I have been working on my mom's quilt that is on the design floor. I will switch the camera over to that in a second so you guys can see it. But yeah, I was also working on a baby quilt. So cute. It's so cute. Definitely a modern take on quilting, but just it's such a simple pattern, but just oh so beautiful. So maybe at some point I'll run upstairs and grab it so I can show it to you. But tonight, let's see. We are, and I think I can switch this. Wait, there we go. Yeah. We are working on Mom's quilt. So if you had a chance to pop over to the comments at some point in time this week, she sent me a picture of a quilt that she saw and liked. Okay. So the only thing I had in this picture was a website. Okay. So I went to the website thinking, oh, maybe I'll find out some information about who designed this quilt. No. As it turns out, the website belongs to a library in Wisconsin. And apparently, I guess every month or so, they do quilt displays. This particular month, it's baby quilts. So, there was really no information on the quilt. So I had to actually go and, oh, Julie is here and April is here, the quilt crew from Quilt Camp, straight from Quilt Camp. Man. it was like work. I mean, I might as well have punched a clock. I know you ladies are feeling the same thing. Pat is here. Hola, Pat. But yeah, so basically I had to figure out how to reconfigure this quilt. I have my little instructions. Of course, you are not going to be able to see them, but basically just doing some basic quilt math. I worked on figuring it out. It's a 1-block quilt, which makes it very simple. However, you have to turn the direction of the block 3 times to get this type of pattern. So April says, I applaud you for going live because I am exhausted. Had a blast, but exhausted. Yes. So here's the thing. YouTube is my job. I called my boss and was like, I'm tired. And she was like, bitch, get your butt in that chair and go live. So here I am. Yes, guys. Let's see. I wanted to do a little recap of what we did at camp. We had April's laughing. We had classes, we had food. It was 80 of us from our quilt guild. I want to say there's a little over 200 members in our chapter. There are 7 chapters in the Northern Virginia area. Ladies, please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it was a full house. It was a full house, and you kind of felt it. There was a lot of squeezing down the aisles and things like that, but we worked it out. We quilted. I learned some new skills, some that I'm just itching to work on. But as you might have read earlier, mom is anxiously waiting for her quilt. So I've got to work on that. But then also, I've asked her if before giving it to her, I can submit it for showing at the Road to Virginia Quilt Show. This will be my first time, uh, obviously, submitting to a quilt show, but maybe even definitely going to this one. So it basically just means I'm putting my quilt on display for others to see. It's not a competition. They may have competitions there, but I'm not entering a competition. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. One day. But yeah, so um April says so much talent in that space. Yes, there were so many beautiful quilts. I mean, and people just working on different things. I mean, you've got English paper piecing in this corner, collage quilting in this corner, bag making in this corner, and everything in between. It is such a space for inspiration. I need to take a sip. Like, I'm holding this, but not sipping. Hold on. Vicky says, hey, all. Vicky, I'm thinking you're new. Confirm that this might be your first time here. If so, welcome to Oh So Happy. I am just doing a quick debrief of what we did at what we did at Quilt Camp. Nate says, don't sell yourself short. You ready for competition? Thank you, sweetie. You know, hey, support is everything. There were door prizes. My shirt is what I won. It says, life is just better when quilting. So true. So true. But what else? Hold on, let me make sure the iron is ready to go when we need it. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about this quilt. I do not have, that's our Vicky. Oh, her first time catching you. Vicky! Oh my God, Vicky is here. I knew it was a new name I hadn't seen before. Vicky, I am so glad you're here. So proud of you. I know. Let me tell y'all. I know that it looks like I am just so full of energy right now, but every other night of the week, I am in bed by 8 o'clock. So, I understand, like, if some of you fall asleep on this. And but anyway, yes, Vicky, so glad you are here. I was just getting ready to grab one of these blocks from off the floor and show it to you guys close up. And I just want to say, because while everyone else from camp was home resting or at the quilt shop buying more fabric, I'm just going to put that out there. I was here piecing together this quilt. So when we left, Mom did an amazing job with those fabrics. Yes, she did. She really did. Mom, you'll have to give me the link that I'm sure you got them off of Amazon. You have to give me the link so I can definitely put it out there for people who might want to buy the fabrics, make this pattern. By the way, guys, I am going to write up this pattern, and I plan to have a link for you if you are interested in getting the pattern. I'm just, I'm offering it for free. But I will come back to that later. I'm sure since this is going to be my first quilt that we'll be talking about it. Okay. Hiya at the Oh So Happy channel. Oh, it's our friend who used to live in Greenland. Oh, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a few Fridays. Um, and yeah, so good to see you. Um, we've been doing a lot of things. Drinking wine and quilting. That's what we're that's what we're doing. Anyway, welcome back. So let me switch the camera view so that let's see. I think let's add this one to the stage and switch it. All right. So here we go. This is the block. Yes. By the way, I think I started to say when we left Quilt Camp, this was the only block that I had completed. First time, love that pattern. Hi, Linda. Welcome to Oh So Happy. Donna is in the house. Donna is one of my girlfriends from way back. Met on the job. She was a sales rep at our apartment community. And you know, when God puts somebody in your life that's supposed to be in your life, it works. And here we are decades later, still keeping in touch. Mwah. Love you, Donna. But yes, and then I see April says hi, Linda. Oh, I can't remember if I saw that, but yes, Linda, welcome. This is Oh So Happy, and we get together on Friday nights and quilt. We do something quilty and have fun. I am making a quilt for my mom. Let's see, I'm trying to get the camera to really be able to see this. Very basic here. So I do this in I forget what the diagram is, but basically this is a 6-inch finished block right here, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Okay. And I sew all those together. I have a couple of those that are in the process. So sew those together. Right. Okay. And then, this is 9.5. Add this one and then this one. The only real tricky thing is, whereas this cross right here, you know, looks like it's all one piece. It in fact is not. So when you're piecing it together, you have to try to make sure to line that up right so it doesn't look wonky. And I will show you how I, in fact, do that. So I will save this block for when I take a few more over there to, lay them out. I have some of my smaller pieces, cut over here. And I mean, I really can't go wrong when reaching for this fabric. I haven't even, I thought I would go through and like look for the ones that I wanted to use. And it's like, I mean, how do you like pick one over the other? Because they're all just super amazing. Now, I will say, I think these were supposed to be layer cakes, maybe 10 by 10. And they're definitely more rectangular. And some are not a full 10 across, at least in one direction. So I would not buy these for, like, this one is definitely layer cake size. I love that one. I'm going to use that one next. And then you've got this random, like, almost fat quarter. So, you know, it's a little random with that, but you know, so what? If you're doing a pattern that doesn't require a really large block, like this one that I'm doing, that's 6.5, well, then you're fine. So, okay. And what I've been doing is cutting 3 at a time, 3, maybe 4. So let's pick a few. I want to use this kind of fun yellow and black. I had my side table with me. Yes, last week. I did not bring it this time, but that's okay. All right. So let's see. All right. So you can see what I'm doing. All right. Now, I've got several rulers here, and reaching for the right one can be a little tough. All right, so obviously if that larger block is 6 inches finished, it's 6.5 inches when I'm getting started. So that is why I'm using my 6.5 inch ruler. Now, one of the problems, and I need my other, well, my other cutting board. I forgot what I was going to say was a problem. I forgot what I was going to say. It's all good. And then I have a little, because these are really nice big scraps that I'm making. Come on, I'm really, really close to the edge there. There we go. All right, so 3 at a time. And as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I already have several already cut. So I probably don't even need to cut anymore for right now. And to do this fast, let me show you how I am working all of that out. Did I mention that I've made, I know that I started to mention it, but I don't know if I finished. I've made all of these blocks since getting home from Quilt Camp today. So I quilted all day at Quilt Camp and then came home and made these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16 blocks. Plus I have a few that are like, I've started, but are not all the way there yet. Okay. So what I am going to do is I create a couple of pre-made. So this is the one part that I sew together. And I also create that strip of 3, 2 of the backgrounds and one of the black accent. So I am going to do that now. Let's see. Just checking in real quick with the comments. People are saying hi. Vicky said, saw you at camp. All gorgeous pieces. Yes, Vicky. I am so sorry. I did not realize you were our Vicky. And Nate says, quilt beast mode. I am loving that. So I do feel like quilt beast mode. You all of that. Wow. Hardest thing. I was this up. So did you eat your Doritos, girl? Yeah. Did you get your nap in? That is also my question. I wanted to take a nap, but I knew it was going to be all over if I did that. So anyway, let's switch the cameras back so you can see the sewing. And here we go. One of the things I have to be mindful of, because I did it once and I got really frustrated, is this background fabric is so light. The front and the back are so similar. Oops, wrong way. That, you know, I sewed it on the wrong side and I was not happy about that. Like undoing all of it. So anyway, here we go. Let's get some music going. Um oh, okay. April says, didn't nap, just relaxed. Good for you. Like, I'm going to get my relaxing on tonight. Like, I'm going to sleep so good. And Jackie says, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. All right. Let's just start here. Now, I'm that with the background music there aren't any problems and you can hear me. The music isn't too loud. I'm going to try to be mindful of when I turn it on and start talking. If you find that you can't hear me, just I'm going to be paying attention to the comments. Let me know. Okay, here we go. Okay, scissor sew. So I'm not completely unpacked. I'm not completely unpacked from Quilt Camp. My wagon is upstairs that Tay gave me. My wagon is upstairs in the living room, and I still have several things in there, including a little hook that I put on my sewing machine to hold my scissors. So that's why my scissors fell. But that's okay. I'm going to get there. Matter of fact, I'm just remembering my Bernina is still in the car. Yeah, that's gonna need to come inside tonight. I'm gonna need to go get that. I don't want it out there in the cold. It might not want to act right after being in the cold all night. Although it is Swiss. I don't know what kind of weather they have in Switzerland. I've missed sewing on my Janome. I just like piecing on this machine better, but it's straight stitch, right? So if I'm going to do something fancy like applique, I definitely want to work on my Bernina. But this machine isn't as mobile. As you can see, it's built into this table here. It's great because I have so much space. But again, it's just not mobile. So. April says, girl, you definitely need to bring that in the house. I know. It literally did not even occur to me until just now. So it's coming in. Don't worry. Baby girl is not staying in the car. Oh, so Nate, yes, last week, I'm just messing with you. Yes, last week my iron went out. It decided to want to it that it wanted to be on and off at the same time, and it would not get hot. So I skated across my mom's uh, ice rink of a driveway to get to borrow hers. I used to have a backup iron, but I don't anymore, and so I was in panic mode because without my iron, I cannot go. All right, so this actually ends up being the top of that cross part. So I'm just gonna make all the pieces that I need. Um, this needs to be 7 inches. So do 7.5 actually. Here's my rotary cutter. All right, and with this being 6 inches, right? If I line this up nice and straight, where's my line? All I need this to be is 1 inch longer than here. And actually, so Robin, are you sewing anything tonight? Are you working on your mystery quilt? Is anybody else sewing or doing anything crafty? I'm gonna take the music off the loop so that doesn't happen, and then get back in the comments. And Nate says, let's not talk about last week. No, last week shall remain henceforth and now and forever the Friday night block party that we will not talk about ever again until the next time I mention it. Oh, hey, Robin. Sorry, I'm like, no, you do not have to apologize. Please, you were definitely on earlier, and dropped a hello in the comments. I saw that you were here. You just had to run and do something real quick. I understand. Just curious if anybody else is sewing or doing anything fun while hanging with us. Let's see, I think I'm gonna make 2 of these. And then I basically chain piece. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this even faster by doubling it up. and then open this up and I'll get one more out of this. Okay. All right. So the thing that I need next, oh, I have to, yes. Nobody is taking attendance at these things, right? Like you pop in when you can. And if you have other things to do, you do those things. I lost my train of thought. What was I doing? Oh yes, ironing. Oh. Let's see. I want to make sure that this is the best angle for you guys. See, so I'm just ironing so that the lighter fabric, the seam falls behind the dark side. So that usually means light side down, and then you open it up to the, what do we say, left. Oh, and Robin, thank you. I noticed that you shared my post this morning. I want to thank you. You have told me that you shared out my shared out Oh So Happy, the channel. So I do appreciate that. I've never actually seen that before. So I don't know if that's a new update as far as notifications, or I changed the setting, but yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I think I gained a few subscribers from our guild. People were probably wondering what I was doing. I have quite a bit of footage that I'm going to need to edit and put together so I can kind of give you guys an overview of what goes on at Quilt Camp, in case you're wondering, because it was such a good time. So this one is a little tricky because I did not iron it before I did the second side. So we're just going to give it a little bit of tension, not too much. I don't want to stretch it out. I will say that because I was very goal oriented at camp this year, I didn't take as many of the classes as I wanted to. I did want to take the collage class, but I am making a baby quilt. I'm a substitute teacher. That's what I do in my other work. Well, in one of my other jobs, because I have like 8. And I'm going to be covering for a woman who's going out on maternity leave through the end of the year. And so anyway, I thought it would be a nice thing to make her a quilt. And this is actually my first baby quilt. I tried to make one in the past. I don't know why I got stuck. Dad, want it. This is what I'm talking about. And I call myself paying attention. Oh, that makes me mad. Okay, sorry. You guys can't see it. But again, this really, really light, fabric is, I have sewn it on the wrong side. And if I weren't making this for my mom and potentially a show, I would not worry about ripping it out because nobody will probably notice because the back isn't that different from the front. But anyway, I'll know. So this is, I don't know, everybody. I'm actually not using a seam ripper. I'm going to see if I can show you this. I'm just going in and no, you can't see. Anyway, I'm just going in and slipping the scissors under maybe every like 3 to 4 stitches. And I think sometimes this feels a little faster. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Seam ripper to the rescue, indeed. It'd be like that sometimes. It is like that. See, what was I doing? I was going to the music. I wish all of this was in the same place. I'm like, where's the music? I gotta click this, click that, click this, click that.
Okay, bitch, check this. I know bringing me down is a part of your checklist, but you can't cause I'm feisty. You mad in the corner, I'm here sipping iced tea. So many bitches wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Better chill with them looks. AK over here on the beats, making hits with hooks.
So, see, please. Once you get in there every 3 to 4, and then sometimes
Okay, boy, let's talk about it.
I'll pull it apart like this, and then just start snipping in there.
So many people wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Nah, I'll be on the G5, rocking some knee highs, some bad bitches. Bye.
If by chance you are out there and you haven't dropped anything into the chat, just know that we would love to hear from you. Okay, and oh, so is it Danny? I stumbled on your live and I'm loving the live music. Thank you. Yes. Just, can't necessarily go out to the club anymore, I got a young one. And my knees won't let me try to pretend to be Beyonce anymore. I can't drop it and pick it back up. So, this is how I have fun on Friday nights. With you guys. And, I must admit, I was thinking about this while at camp, because I know that everybody picks their hobbies for a different reason, right? But I find quilting so therapeutic. And I think that as I was working to build my brand, I was just like, you know what? Quilting makes me so happy. So why not? Just say that. And getting to spend time with people that were literally not in my life, let's say a year and a half ago, that I've met through the quilting community, who are just ultra nice, ultra caring, like ultra sharing, just wonderful, wonderful people. That just makes me happy too. And I feel like if you don't have that in your life and you feel like something is missing, you have to find that. And maybe it's not quilting for you, maybe it's pottery making or glass blowing or something, but yeah. And then I think the added bonus is after spending time doing something so therapeutic, you have this reminder that you can wrap yourself up in on the couch with, you know, a glass of wine or some hot cocoa or whatever, and just chill out and relax, you know, or gift it to someone and know that they'll appreciate it. And when they look at it, they think of you. I think that's a wonderful thing. So yeah, like I feel kind of special in this baby quilt for this little life that, you know, isn't here yet, but, you know, he'll lay on it, work on it, do all the baby things. And somehow, like, I'm a part of that. So anyway, yes. This is how we spend our Friday night. Good music, good vibes, good people, all those things. And so if you're new here, you know, like the video, let YouTube know that, hey, this content is what's up, so they'll send it out to more people. Subscribe so you get notifications. I have so many tutorials I need to put out there. I had a new subscriber tell me this morning she liked my scrap roulette video, and I liked making it. It was kind of fun. So I gotta get to it. I just realized I have a 4-day weekend and I didn't even know it. So we've got President's Day, schools are closed, and then Tuesday is a teacher work day. So teachers need to actually, you know, work. I think they're working from alternate locations, but as a substitute teacher, they cannot and do not. But I can send the child to daycare. So, yeah, I have a lot of time to get things done, and I'm so excited about these next 4 days. So let's see what's going on. Yes, as we do in this community, when a newcomer comes by, everybody first say, hey, hello, how you doing? And Vicky says, watching you. I'm watching you, girl. I just love myself some Vicky. Oh. Okay, so I'm almost done. How quickly we can sew things together, but the time it takes to pull it apart. It's like, you know, eating food. Like how quickly we can eat it, but once it settles in on them hips, it is very difficult. It takes a while to get it off. There we go. It. Iron goes into auto off. Very quick. But I want to have it ready for when I need it. I'm just going to pick a few of the strands out so they don't end up in my seams. Kind of hard to hear you over the music. Thank you for letting me know. And that's so crazy because I haven't changed the volume of it. I don't think I did. I think, you know what? I think some songs are just louder than others. And they just make it hard to hear. Okay, pay attention to this song. Right side together. Oh, it looks like we lost my other camera. What happened here? My neck.
Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Ay. You know it's going down right now. Ay. Yeah, we about to turn it up. One time for the one time. Ay. Talk that talk for me one time. Me and you another same, that's no lie. Different shit, I be putting it in motion. I got it stacked to the rim. Ay. All I do
See
is
how
touch
that
rim,
works.
ay. And get a cup from the wind. Ay. And we ain't nothing like them. Ay.
Okay, great.
It's really in my DNA.
I think that's even better than it was before.
I'm so clean. Look at me go, yeah.
I'm
Get
gonna
on my
bring this
team.
kind of keep this going.
Look at me, I go. Look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold. I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go. Look at me, I go. I'm stacking it with ease. I do what I please. Anything I do better than you know this. Every time I pull up, yeah, they know. The crowd know you want some of this. From the top to the bottom, yeah, I got the down, baby, yeah, the money. See the glow, see the fit, they ain't on what we on. All I do is touch that rim, ayy. And get a cup from the wind, ayy. And we ain't nothing like them, ayy.
Double checking myself that we're right, and we are.
Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go. Look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease.
Robin says, I'm glad Quilt Camp was fun. They're so relaxing. Did you get a lot done? So my main goal was a baby quilt, and I am almost done with the applique. I'm appliquing his name on the quilt. I'm definitely going to just run upstairs at some point in time and get that so I can show it to you. So I was learning the skill that I was talking about earlier. I was learning how to quilt in the hoop, which basically means like I don't have a long arm. All I have is domestic machines. I can use my embroidery machine to quilt the quilt color. And done right, it can look so amazing. And so I want to try that, because at this point it would be, I don't want to do free motion on it because I haven't really practiced my free motion quilting in a long time. And yeah, I just think it would look better if I do it that way. Now I could do some very basic straight line stitching or some waves or something that would be easy. But I just want to try this method. So I'm going to practice a few times before I get to work on it. I think I have to the 20th. Now what I'm not sure of is if it's the 20th of this month or the 20th of next month. Because with February being the 28 days, they're both Fridays, I think. And anyway, so I'll get that all figured out and get busy working on it. All right, so now we have our strip unit, and switch that so you can see it better. Okay, so now I think we're good as far as having all of our different pieces. We've got this. I need to make some of these, which I'm going to do right now. Move these out. This.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta
Okay.
in the gym, I gotta get my reps up.
This. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is create basically this. Oh, can't see that. Here we go. So I'm just going to sew a whole bunch of these together.
Pressure way down. Every single day I feel the pressure. Working so my mother get a rest.
Paying attention to make sure I am doing it right side forward. More over here.
It's been so long I didn't see you online. You changed a lot, you look a different guy. I can't stop thinking about you since last night. Feel the same, feel the same, feel the same, feel the same. Imagine if we did it right. Yeah, I feel like we could be so we can fix it's gonna be alright. Do you feel me, baby? Look in my eyes, into my heart. You pray for my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love. Look in my eyes.
Robert says, oh, that beautiful fabric is the ironing board. LOL, don't mind me. Yeah, I got that fabric at our local quilt shop. They were having, sorry, you might hear that from the microphone. They were having a sale on, what do you call it? Canvas, like $5 a yard. You can't beat that, right? You can't beat it. All right. So now I'm going to iron these. And separate them.
Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love. Look in my eyes, I know we need time. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. I've been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love.
Yes.
Lately, we can just talk about it. I know we can make it, baby. The word about ended. Maybe now is our time to make it. Our love is stronger than that.
And just to make life slightly easier, I'm going to snip these four off. Those are fun. I find this method to be so much faster. You know, when you're working on a block or a quilt that has, you know, repetitive blocks, like to chain piece everything.
Body be dripping and standing. Cut on my nose with that fancy. Money on me, I got plenty. Hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Stay fat, lot of them. Racks, house by the lake. Bought that. Ops to the brakes, draw back. Paddock on my wrist, I'ma hit 'em with a drip. They gon' pay the VIP to get a pic with me. I'm a star. Brand new keys to the car. I'm the boss and the king of the czar. Got me so high, so addicted. Telling me I'm the only queen of his heart. Guess I let you go.
Oh, that's hot.
Gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show. Got the
So
flow, yeah.
one thing that I'm going to do is I am going to use my double strip ruler for the, cutting these. I just find that when I'm working with anything that's 2.5 inches, it's just so convenient because that's what this is. I don't have a 2.5-inch ruler, but it's like, why duplicate it, right? Like, I've basically got one. I just have these other little triangles on top, but I can ignore those. Okay. Right. What should I call it? Rotary cutter is acting funny.
It takes a lot to be the best.
Let's see. Robin says, wow. I assume you're saying wow to my chain piece, maybe? I'm not sure. And Donna says, outstanding. Ta-da! I love it. Donna is not a quilter yet, but I love how somebody who isn't necessarily a quilter can appreciate art. It's like you can appreciate a painting or, you know, something else artistic. Oops. All right, there's those. I'll set that aside. And I have some back here that need to be cut. This is this fabric, the African print. It does have a wax coating, so I have to be kind of quick and careful with it when ironing. So I feel like, ow! That didn't hurt me, it hurt the table. Smelled some like overcooking, we'll call it, of the fabric. All right, so you see how that strip unit that I made earlier. I just attach it to the larger block here. And now I'm separating them. And just so we feel a accomplishment, I will go ahead and at least finish these 3 before I piece together some more. Because I also want to show you how I line up that cross so it is good, nice and straight. Okay. So I'm going to chain piece this actually. Easy peasy. And it sounds like we need to move on to another track. Here we go.
I know bringing me down is a part of your checklist. Feisty, you mad in the corner. Feisty. So many bitches wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach. Chill with them looks. AK over here on the beats, making hits with hooks.
Make sure I'm doing this right. Done it several times. I don't want to do it backwards.
Okay. I know you snitch, don't think I forgot, bitch. Now I'm coming for your neck. Gotta kill one just to keep them other ones. Way to the top, can't reach,
I don't know. I can't say that I have a favorite out of all these different fabrics. They are just all beautiful and vibrant. I mean, wow.
roll with it. Just roll with it. Just
I'm sure.
flow.
Have any others?
Just roll with it.
Last week I had my table. I had another table. So behind the scenes, there's a table that this camera is sitting on, like a little side table that I use. And I have another one that I place right here beside me. Then I have everything close by and I don't have to reach down and do all the things. I'm bound by a cord again. All right, so just opening this up like that. Let me see. Pardon me while I turn off an alarm. There we go. I have to check my alarms. I have no reason for an alarm to be going off at 10:40 at night. I'm sure I have, while half asleep, accidentally changed something. Yeah. Robin says the canvas. And this, is this your mom's quilt? It's so pretty. Awesome. Yes, this is the mom's quilt. This is it. I am actually, I'm gonna say I underestimated it a little bit. I did not appreciate it when she first sent it to me. And I don't know why. I didn't see it. But now that I've been working on it, I'm like, oh, okay, wow. I do like that. I was trying to think exactly how big I was going to make it. And typically when I do these are 9-inch blocks in it. Let's say, I want to say 7 by 9. Right now on the floor. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would mean 2 more rows. 2 more columns across. 7 by 9. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How much I have to, if I'm submitting it for the quilt show, I have to submit it by Sunday. It doesn't have to be quilted by then. It just needs to be pieced together, which I believe I can do. But I don't know. All right. Let me see. I'm going to do my best to show you. Jackie says, OMG, that's amazing. And Robin says, I love it. It's so unique and a great design to show off all the beautiful fabrics. Yes, I agree 1000%. Okay. So, again, I'm taking one of these and adding it to here to create that cross, right? But if I were to sew it on like this, or slightly off, it's gonna look wonky, right? We don't want that. So the way that and of course, now that I'm like trying to show you, it's probably not gonna work perfectly, but this is the way that I do it. Okay, I line it up as I think it should be, hitting the bottom and the top where it should go. And then I'm gonna get actually right in there. We're gonna get right in there. Okay. So then I pull this back and look to see if you can see that. Like, are they lined up pretty good? And they are, in fact, lined up pretty good. I'm happy with that. So then I just bring that back and I pin this here. And you stick it all the way in and then kind of pull it out. And the Quilt Camp girls know what I'm chuckling at. All right, and then before I sew it, I'm going to check it one more time. And I am satisfied with how those are lined up. Okay. I'm going to do that 3 more times before I sew them all together. So again, doing this. You can't see that on camera. Doing this, kind of like giving it my best guess as far as lining it up. Then pulling this back. And so see, it's a little off. I'm not happy with that. So I'm just going to adjust it. All right. And then I got to make sure it lines up at the top. And by the top, I mean here, so that my seam lines up. I put the pin below the cross to hold it. And again, I'm going to check it a second time just to make sure it didn't shift while I was pinning it. And it didn't. I'm happy with it. Okay. All right. So set these two aside and do it to this last one. First, nobody has told me what they're drinking. Am I the only one? Hold on. And Jackie says, I don't think I've ever seen a quilt design like that. I haven't either, Jackie, honestly. Although, here's the crazy thing. There was a lady, and she said that she might not watch this tonight, but she was going to catch it on the replay. There was a lady who was making this exact same design, but with floral prints and larger scale. Mine are 9-inch blocks. Hers were 13 finished. And she's actually laying them out very different. With the way that she was laying them out and the fabric that she was using, it looked like flowers on a trellis. I was completely blown. I was like, here I am on the other side of the room. We're in the our local firehouse. I'm in the other side of the room trying to figure out how to piece this together, and she is over there with instructions, a pattern, and making the exact same block as me. And we had talked at the ironing station, but I had no idea she was working on the same thing that I was. So I thought that was very funny. And of course, like the fabric, the pattern that he was using was not African prints. So whereas the first time I saw this pattern, I was thinking, oh, the pattern must be made for African prints because of how it displays them so well. As it turns out, any fabric. But I think definitely large, you want large volume prints so that, you know, you can see them. You can see the designs. I mean, we have some beautiful red and brown leaves. Anything where you cut this smaller, you're going to lose that detail. You're not going to see that. So. All right. So, again, one last time, move this forward. Putting this on here, giving it my kind of like yes. And then pulling it back. Am I happy? Yes, I am. Hitting it. Doing my best to kind of like not shift it as I do it. Between the two. Okay. Straighten it out, pull it back again, and yes, I'm still happy with the butterfly with that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Welcome back. Jackie says, oh, Nate says a red Moscato. Jackie says, tonight it's Pinot Grigio. And I got to admit, I started a little early, so I'm 3 glasses in. Oh my gosh. Thank God I'm not doing the sewing. I think I sew better when I'm drinking because I actually, when I was like stone cold sober, was making quite a bit of errors one particular Friday night. So I have just decided that alcohol makes it better. Okay, that's one. Two. Three. Grab my pins. Make my pins. I have my magnet bracelet where I can put the pins right here, but I haven't unpacked that yet. I'll cook it. And actually, we'll go with the smaller one for this. It's like, ta-da! No, I want them this way. This one, this one.
It's Friday night. You should be at home with the wifey and the kids, right? But when the homies call, he's out the door saying it's gonna be lit tonight. And now you're stressing, sending out texts without the X.
All right, so look at that, guys. Wrong camera. Right, so like you can't honestly tell that this is, you know, not like all like 2 black pieces that just intersect. You know what I mean? But there are actually 3 different pieces. There's this one. I love that. All right, so there's one. You said you was gonna treat me right. But you said we was gonna be together after breakfast. Oh my gosh. Nate, did you know I was going there? That's my chicken. I know she knows. Back in our club days, we were hanging out in DC, and these guys invited us to breakfast at like the all-night diner. We were like, thanks, we'll go to breakfast. And we had a good time talking and chit-chatting, and then when it was time to go, we were like, okay, thanks y'all, we'll see you later. And the guy says, but you said we was gonna be together after breakfast. And we were like, ain't nobody said that. That's just been like one of our many catchphrases since those days. All right, I just love this. Bam. Bam. Okay, so now here's the fun part. Trying to lay them out correctly. What I realized is it's a pattern that repeats every 3 times, but I swear I get confused, like trying to lay them out. So, I had that other block that I was showing you guys. What did I do with it? Where did it go? It's here somewhere. Maybe it ends up on the floor. Nope, I don't see it down here. Okay, hold on. I grabbed. Anybody know where? Oh, it's behind me. Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go lay these 4 out. Let me switch the camera so you can see. All right. Ugh. Trying to squeeze by my little area so you guys don't what's the word? I don't bump it. Okay, so I'm gonna just put those on the floor. Warm up my knees. That's what I'm doing. I'm warming up my knees. So I can get down here. All right. Okay. So pattern just repeats. I look at it kind of like a flag, right? The first one is in the top right corner. The next one is in the lower left corner. And then this one is the opposite flag. It's facing this way. Or I've messed it up. But I will say this. I should hit a bar like that. That repeats. What do you think? Kay is saying, oh, I missed this. I do too. This is fun too. All right. Okay. And all right. Squeezing back in here. I swear I thought it was pattern of 3, but it's not. It's 4. And I'm just kind of looking to make sure I can see 3 of those large, like white stars. So they look like maybe 2 L's. One that's backwards, and then one that's upside down, kind of stacking up against each other, if that makes sense. So let's in the comments. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Chris is agreeing with me. Robin says, I have a magnet bracelet. It looks almost like a smartwatch, but a bit bigger. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Do you find the magnet is really strong? Question. Mine is pretty good. I'm satisfied with it. I'm satisfied. Okay, guys. So then the process starts all over again. Okay, I'm gonna take one of these and grab my stack of these and just start chain piecing. Do I only have one of these? I think I do. Yeah. I think I can get like 4 or 5 out of here. Oh, love these. Oh, let me switch it back. Switch it back and switch and reverse. See, so right sides together. This is the pretty side of the fabric. This is the, washed out side. And then this is the right side of the strip. So putting the right sides together, that is important. Some of these fabrics, you can't tell one side from the other. Some of them you can, like this one, right? It's like, which side looks better? They look the same. I just kind of guess. And it actually doesn't really matter if they are so close. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. I mean, I just keep saying it, but I love this one. I love this one. Ooh, love that. Okay, this is the last one for now. Until I do another strip. Nate says, all right, queens and kings, I'm out. Got an early morning. Love you all night. Good night, Tay. We'll see you next time, girl. Sleep tight. Sleep well. Okay. Oops.
They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah, never ever. All these expectations, they don't fit my vibe. I'm a free spirit, a bird and flying high. That's my new version, a different side of me. My New Year resolution is not a fantasy. I'm not losing hope. No. They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth.
I just love this blue and yellow one. I think it's think it's good that my mom actually bought this fabric because this is one of those quilts where, as you're making it, you're like, I kind of want to keep this one for myself. We'll get the next one, but I can't do that. She kind of bought the rights to it by buying it. Okay. One strip got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And that sounds about right because with the fabric is probably 40-ish, between 40 and 42, and each one of these blocks is 2.5. So anyway, 6 times 6, just rounding down for simple numbers, 6 times 6 is 36. So I would get 6 out of each one of these. Quilt math, man. All right.
Baby, can you keep me warm? 'Cause I've been waiting so long for my sunshine to come around. All these demons messing around with my head. They're trying to leave me for dead. Keep me saying you're my better half. And I'll jump with you till the end. I was lonely for so damn long, but I'm waking up to a different song. Keep me sane when I've been gone. I woke up next to you. I knew man different view. It still takes getting used to. Did you know I was cutting them loose? I just bought me a new suit.
Robin, so if you are still there, I am curious if you have an embroidery machine and if you do any embroidery. Wonky with that one. Not finished this, which I'm not gonna lie, I definitely caught a part of salvage. I'm sure it'll disappear into some lines. Okay, all right. Now I turn them this way, which I don't know if you can tell, but for me that is straight up and down, and add the black to the right side. I'm just going to, let's see. I'm going to add a new view where you guys can see. No, that's not what I want. All right, so April said tried hanging on, but not a nutshell. April, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. And I will be talking to you soon. And Robin responded, not yet. I hope to. It must have been a question. Was it easy to design on a computer? I'd never be able to figure out the computer. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I mean, I didn't necessarily need to do it on the computer, but I feel like it was helpful to have the visual. Like I could just print it out. I don't know why. My skin is really dry. Like I'm itchy. And I'm conscious of it because I'm like, oh, I might be ruffling the microphone. I want to iron this before I start cutting. I can just ruffle it down. That might make it like slightly easier. I used Pre-Quilt. I have EQ8, but daggone if I know how to use it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna figure it out because everybody swears by it. So, Robin says, I used to have one, but I traded it in. I never used it. I regret it now. Yeah, I get that. Um, I haven't used my embroidery machine. So I have a module that connects to my Bernina to embroider. Um, I bought my Bernina used, and it just so happened that the model that was in my price range included the embroidery module. It's not that I was like necessarily looking for it, because at the time I didn't even think that I would be considering embroidery. Like I didn't know anything about it. Only after really like meeting the people in my quilt guild and just learning a little bit more about quilting and how seamlessly, quilting and embroidery go together, did I think, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that I have this embroidery machine and I want to actually learn how to use it. So I am figuring out this technology. Go bee, go bee. Yeah, I'm figuring it out and I love that. Okay. So, just gonna trim these up really quick. And then add the last little piece to it. And we will have 6 more blocks. Did I catch that? Yes, I did. Oh, music. Do, do, do. I keep hearing this like crackling sound, and I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. I didn't catch it that time. I don't know if it's my microphone. Okay, so Robin says, I was going to make a quilt label with it, but I never did. Yes, I have not used my embroidery machine to make quilt labels, but I have embroidered a Bible verse on a quilt. I have watched tutorial after tutorial after tutorial of how to print my own labels. I have all the materials, and yet I have not done it. I promise you, a oh so happy quilt label will be on this baby quilt that I'm giving the teacher. So I need to get my ducks in a row so that I can do that. See. Make it so you can see the machine. Okay, where are my bits? My bits and pieces. Do I have 6. Some suggestions. Oh. I do have some that are not cut yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's knock all these out at one time. You remember I had several earlier that I did not cut. Have they been ironed? It looks like they have. We'll go with that. Now I need a double strip ruler. It really might be time for a new rotary cutter because this one just disappoints like every single time. So loose. That makes the 6 that I need, and then I'll have 2 extra. All right, it's almost 11:30. The time is winding down. I have the oddest sense of deja vu. Extra. I don't know if you guys can see that, but just see how easy it is to just like do your 2.5s. So easy. Okay. Bring my pinning back. Sometimes, yep. So when I pinned it, I moved it. This one song at a time and towards the end of the night is tough. I need another mix. I can only add files that are so big. So it's not like I can make a song list for the whole night. That would be awesome. But anyway, you do what you can. So I'm just going to take this moment of quiet to say, if you are here and you haven't checked in with us, it doesn't, we'd love to hear from you, but that's okay. My name is B. I'm the creator behind Oh So Happy, and I'm going to do better about uploading tutorials. I love doing the tutorials. I just, have a full life and like 18 jobs. And, but I'm here every Friday night. I'm here every Friday night, and I do a live, and I try to be, I'm now, because I see that you guys will like it, piecing something together, like the final stages of quilt making. I just find that like when I do a live and maybe I'm just starting a project, like I don't hold on to people as much. And hey, it is what it is. I get it. Sometimes people want to see the vision. So that's why I now have the 3 cameras, and I can talk to you. I can do my sewing stuff right here, but then also I can switch to the design floor and show you what I am in fact working on. This is a quilt for my mom. She sent me a picture. I had to figure out how to make it. And so here we are. And yes, Jackie says, switching over to the comments. Oh, wow. 11:30, where did the time go? It's been so entertaining seeing this quilt come together. Thank you, sweetie. And Jackie, as the hype woman that she is, she says, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a wonderful, welcoming community here. Honestly, like if I count, I'm going to say of the people who come regularly, maybe 5 of us actually quilt. Some just come to hang out, have a good time, talk, chill, drink, laugh, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I was going to make a label with it, but I never did. Yes, I did read that comment. So, Robin, did you find a different method for labels? I'm curious. Because I definitely need to get my label game together. Like my label game, as many quilts as I have sold, I'm not going to say it's that many, but I've sold several that could be marketing for me right now if there was a label to redirect people to my website. And I just never did that. So, yeah. And I think it's important so that people know that this was handcrafted. Like this was not something bought at a store. Somebody put their time and love and energy into it. And, and then also like, hey, that's why this quilt isn't perfect, and that's okay. So last one. Oh, I did not cut this one, but I can do that later. Let's bring you back. Let us bring you back. So just lining up my little cross right here. If anybody watching this knows the name of this block, feel free to drop it in the comments. I mean, I Googled it. I Googled a picture of it, and I just kept coming up with African prints. Like, I did not get the name of the block or any other examples of it. So I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, I forgot to cut that part. I will do that a little later when I'm trimming them all up. So let's bring you guys back up here. And let's see. We have a comment that says, hello. You can always embroider some beautiful labels for your quilts. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I did embroider. I did embroider one quilt label. I've only done it once. And yeah. Okay. But I didn't love it. I don't think that it had the detail I would have liked to have in a label, but that has nothing to do with the fact that it was embroidered. It was more because I just am new at embroidering and don't know all the things. So yeah. Let's see. Let's pick another song. For some reason, I always pick this towards the end of the night. Give us a little bit of energy. So our newcomer says, I am Sean. Please tell me if I'm saying that right. Also a quilter, embroidery, and sewist. Hey, Sean, we love it. We love it. I'm so glad that you stumbled onto Oh So Happy. I'm B, and we're just a lovely little community here. We do this every Friday night. And so, Sean, something that we were talking about earlier, do you or have you ever quilted in the hoop? Have you ever quilted in the hoop? That was a skill that I learned today at Quilt Camp. I mean, I kind of learned it. There were some questions about how to do it specifically with my machine. But I think quilting in the hoop is one of those things. It's a little underrated. Like, it's a great way to make your quilts look like they came or went to a long arm. I don't know if long armor is right, but also it is time consuming. I will admit that. But I mean, hey, we're putting a lot of effort into these quilts. Like, I feel like the quilting should reflect that, you know? So anyway, that's a question I'm throwing out there. Have you ever quilted in the... Oh, and you said, yes, ma'am, I have. Ooh, okay. Okay, I might hit you up in the comments using your handle because I may have questions. I am still new to it, and well, new. I haven't done it really. I just learned how to today, and it was at the end of a long day of quilt camp, and we were rushing, and we didn't have any tearaway interfacing, and because to show me how to, float it. And even like all the terminology, right? Like I was like, what are you guys talking about? Floating what? What are we doing here? But okay. I love that. I'm so glad you are here. And as per usual, I make a mistake around 11:30. Yeah. This little part was flipped down right there. Let me fix that real quick. I tell you, every time we get close to the end, I get, like loosey goosey. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. All right. I'm going to iron these out. We're going to have just enough time to do that. So, it does require a bit of hooping. I also long arm. Okay. So please let me know. Happy to help. So with your long arming, do you do that like as business, or you just do it for yourself? That is so awesome. Long arming for me is kind of like the dream way down the line. I gotta learn how to free motion first. And I just feel like people who are artistically inclined are just a little bit better at and able to do free motion. I just struggle with it. And I know practice makes perfect. I'm not going to say that I don't know that, because I do. And I used, like at one point when I was taking a class, I was trying to do like 30 minutes a day. But life happens. And I wasn't able to keep up that habit. So let's see. Let's back you guys up a little bit so you can see a little more what I'm doing here. But Sean, please please give us a like on the video, and subscribe. We would love to have you around. It sounds like you've got some expertise you can throw our way. Okay. I own a long arm just for my quilts that I sell. Love that. Love that. How long have you been quilting? See, I have so many questions. I love stories where people are like, oh yeah, I used to quilt with my grandmother. Personally, my grandmother quilted, but and actually, like, I have some cousins who inherited some of those quilts, but I was like a little bit too young and didn't know anything until much later, when, like, in my mind's eye, in my memory, I could remember being in the guest room of her home, like under a picture of Jesus, but like also under a hand quilted quilt. So yes. Okay. Let's see. All right, last one. I honestly thought I was going to be able to get more of this quilt done at Quilt Camp, but obviously I did not. And so I thought I'd be piecing it together tonight. I honestly did. But look at that. Oh my gosh. That is just so pretty. Let's see. For Sean, who is just joining us, let's show her the design floor. This is what we have. This is what I'm working on. And I'm working from just a picture that my mom texted me. And I'm actually kind of proud of like how the quilt is turning out. So, and she sent me a ton of beautiful African prints. So, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so Sean is saying, I did earlier, been working and listening. Oh, okay, you've been hanging out with us. Wonderful. Quilting 10 years now. Sewing over 30 years. Embroidery over 15. Wow, that is awesome. And let's see, wait a minute. And you also said, yes, that is beautiful. I saw it when we sat on the floor. I have, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to do something that's not working because it's hard to see like on the computer. So I have a Sunday Fun Day live here on YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, definitely put that in the comments. Or actually, I might be able to look that up just using your handle. I would love to check you out on Sundays. And oh, Loretta's back. Good evening, everyone. Just got on the chat. I've been bathing the grandbabies. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. And she says, those fabrics are vibrant. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Loretta was new last week. Glad to see you back. All right, guys. So that is it. I will go ahead and post because I have to finish this quilt. I'm going to submit it to my quilt guild to be considered for a road to Virginia, which is a quilt show. They do one in Virginia on the East Coast and they do one in California on the West Coast. And they're giving us the ability to submit 5 for display at the show. I will only have 1. But I have to piece this together by Sunday. Sunday's the deadline. And so obviously it will be finished by next Friday. I do not know what I'll be working on next Friday, but I know that it will be one. It'll be one of the many projects I have lined up. But I'll definitely post a picture of this in the comments once I've finished the quilt top. And probably, since I already have to take a picture of it to send in to be considered for Road to Virginia. So Anyway, that is all, my lovelies. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. It has been a wonderful, wonderful evening. And Sean says, so cool. Loretta says, hello. Everyone says, hi. Jackie says, can't wait to see the finished project. Me too. Me too. I think this will be like a second surprise quilt. Like when I started it, I did not know that I would love it so much or think like that it would be this beautiful, but here we are. Good night, Chris. Good night, everybody. I will see you next time. Stay well, stay warm, and happy sewing. Bye.